Hey guys, welcome back. It's grimreaper coming at you for another video for Raidshadowlegends. Hopefully doing well. Hopefully look at yourselves. Hopefully having a great weekend. Got a juicy video for today. This has been requested quite a bit by my audience for this one particular thing we're going to take on today and stuff like that. Obviously, we're talking about the one and only dreaded City. This floor has been requested by quite a few people, and it's a lot of a floor that people get stuck on this rotation. So we're going to go over this and stuff like that. Before we do this, I'll drop timestamps down below to do a full down breakdown and everything, plus all the gear and masteries, etc. And maybe some alternatives as well, right? And we could talk about that. Right, so one thing that I would like to say as well, if you guys are struggling on any Soul Cross floors and you think that it's worth for me to do a video, drop it down in the comments and I'll do my best to cover it. I can't promise I will. Them generally depends on my roster. Obviously you guys know this. I can clear all these floors, but if I've got crazy empowerment and stuff like that, then it's one of them ones, right? I also got a lot of side projects going on like takeovers, etc. as well. So depends on time, but I will always reply to my YouTube comments and I want to hear from you guys as well. As you can see, we cleared all of Doomtower except for S19. S19 is a headache, so I probably will do a video on that later on next week. So stay tuned if that is a one you are staying involved with. Let's get into S18. This is the team that we're running. We're running Fushan, Candy, some guy from Doomtower, which is VASEL. I think I pronounced that name right. He is not booked at all. He's just in here for the heals, if I'm honest. Mr. Candy, I mean, guaranteed champion back in the day. Fushan, my darling. Definitely a very MVP champion. Nasi, a great champion as well. A1, allied protection, etc. And Hexa, the one-shot wonder, is back. So let's go take a look at the run and let's see what's going on. We've got the team here, and you see that we did it quite fast. Let's go all the way back. So it took me for a few rotations. The first time I cleared this, I used Blood Gorge instead of Hexa. I was struggling a little bit, if I'm honest, with this rotation because my Blood Gorge is not booked. So I just dropped Hexa in. I'd seen her, and I was like, oh, okay, we got a nice big blessing for her. So I thought, why not? So we're going to go into the run. You'll see here that we'll start off with the decrease attack and the true fear. He's in bolster set, which the bolster set is really important for this, and obviously they're going to counter attack. We're going to come in with the allied protection there as well. Now, I'll be honest, the reason why I didn't do the A3 here and then A2, I just completely kill him and I can't get my cooldowns back. So we'll just go straight in with A2 because I don't want to kill him. I just want to get some damage off, right? And stuff like that. And as you can see, we got quite a bit of damage there. Fushan's going to come in with the A2 for the stun. High accuracy, damage build, savage. Now, it's worth noting here, only one champion is in stun set. That's it. Like, don't keep running stun sets and waiting for RNG. This is why you're spending 4 or 5 hours on it. And I've learned from this. It's not Faction Wars in 2019. Go in there with big boy damage, and you'll be surprised on what you can do. It's easier for me now than it was back in the day because I got Live Arena, Great Hall, and I've got empowerment as well. And I've also been collecting certain blessings on my wish list, especially with epics and stuff like that. So I know it sounds easy and done, but I've beat this rotation before all this come out. I beat all the rotations except from the first one, so I do know what I'm talking about, and I can kind of guarantee you don't need the empowerment, etc., because I've done it before, right? So as you can see here, we're looking quite good. Now the one-shot Ronda, she's going to come in. She's like a epic version of our Rodus, right, with extra turns. We'll start off with Cardio because we don't want him to cleanse. So that would be a bit annoying. Then she wasn't stunned. That's why we're A1 there. We can take that and we sheep, which is a bit of luck. And then we use the sheep as a guaranteed way to get all my cooldowns back, right? So we're leaving the sheep alone. She's been CC'd. She's gone for 2 turns. Forget about it. We just got to keep everyone alive. So allied protection is very, very useful. You see there A1 with the stun. And then we're thinking about cooldowns, right? We're talking about getting a cooldown as much as possible. We go for the stun Cubulus because he can't tap me, so that'd be good for my health. Then we'll come in with Fushan's A1 because I'm trying to work on a cooldown, so we'll take the counter attack, we'll take the damage. I know she can one-shot him, which is pretty nice. You can see she's in Merciless. And he will heal and do the extra turn as well. And then it's just about working on them cooldowns and stuff like that. Obviously, I said I've done this before, so I know when Hexel comes around, I have to work on the cooldowns early because when Hexel gets a turn, they're night. It's not. She's not going to be staying alive. So on the Wraith 2, it's worth pointing out you can't CC this Wraith. You really need to take 2-hack out the fastest. That is the trick to this. It's taking out 2-hack the fastest as possible. So you want a one-shot her, right? So you want the AoEs to go before her, drop that health down, bring that down, and then you go for the one-shot wonder. So we're going to come in with the stuns. The stuns is very nice, but again, if 2-hack is not dead, she will cleanse all this and cause you major issues. You'll see here we do the big ability here from Candy, and Candy is very, very juicy. And you can see that Candy can one-shot as well. And then it's again about cooldowns, right? Getting them cooldowns back around. So Candy's got his A1 on cooldown there. So his A2, and then we just A1. And then it's just about one-shot wonder again. You know, take your time. Try and get them cooldowns again. Fushan coming to A1. A1. AoE, right? Stun set. Here's a presence tier 6 mastery. Why not? I use Held Laser on a few things, on a few rotations of Curse City. You'll probably see her come in a bit more. Then again, we can see we just carry on doing A1s here and then clean this up as we need to. It's pretty quick as well, to be honest, for this style of thing. Hex here, not actually doing a one-shot wonder there. So it could definitely be better. And then we'll see here, just carry on working this Valkyrie the way we want to. And then it's night from Candy. We move on to wave 3. Now this is where it gets easier for this rotation. Now you'll notice on the Valkyrie wave, I didn't buff up with Held Laser and use Ally Protection or Candy's A3. Now with this one, you do not want to do the Ally Protection unless you really have to. And you don't want to do Candy's A3 because you will get freeze, etc. So that is a trick. Kill the Torments first. Kill the Herndig first because he hits fairly hard as well. And then it's pretty much GG from there. You got the AoE decrease attack, which is very, very useful with the True Fear. And then we're going to have the stun, which is a double hitter from Fushan, as well as bringing a bit of damage. And then a one-shot wonder. She's hungry. She is going after them, and she is one-shotting them. That's why when I did the video with Soul Sent, she was in my top 5 because she's fantastic and massively underrated. You can see here, she has increased attack and stuff like that, and it's a great champion. Perfect for Curse City. Definitely would recommend to invest in one especially if you have really good gear and stuff like that. She works with Candy very, very nicely as well. So Candy, massive big hit on A1. Now I had to put my Candy in Savage because Stone Skin was just too slow and we was getting a bit dominated there. So we did change his build for that. We set off the Ally Protection. You can see here we've wrapped this up. It's done. It's dusted. I should just press auto really, but I didn't know if they got buff up or not. So yeah. And then I was like, oh, okay, cool, we've done this. And that's the trick, right? Like everything else is pretty simple from there. It's not too difficult. A lot of people are struggling, I know. But that's how you do it. And you can just see here. Bottom of T. Thank you very much. No flaw done. Anyway, there we are. 4 minutes and 2 seconds. So let's go back into teams then. And let's show you all the builds, right? That's what you guys want to see. So we'll start off with Fast Seal. Now I do have some Great Hall bonuses as well as a couple of stuff. So I'm trying to make my life easier. Got 20 speed bonus. We have a 14 extra critical ignore defense. Ignore defense is probably one of the most important things when it comes to Curse City. You want much ignore defense as possible, right? Grush the other day, he one-shot the waves against like the Death Bow one and the double Iron Gut. I one-shot the whole thing because I had increased defense, crushing ram, pop, everything gone. Right, I was gonna make a video, but I didn't want to. I didn't want to make it look that easy, right? So I didn't see a point. Anyway, so we've got high HP, we've got good defense, good accuracy as well for the decreased attack and true fear. Decreased accuracy is really thing. The accuracy is overkill, the speed is overkill, but why not? You know, the stats are there overall. So let's take a look then. We've got accuracy, we've got survivability along the top there, we've got the speed, we've got the HP, and we've got the defense and HP as well. Pretty standard way on how you build it. He's not booked, which is even better, and no masteries as well. When you save resources, it's always fantastic, right? Fushan, he's going to come in with Fiercer Presence. This will give you extra chance to stun on his A2 ability. It is an AoE as well, and it's a 2-time hitter as well, so it's very good. These are the masteries of coming in. For the blessing, we're coming in at Cruelty. Again, for blessings, if it's 6-star, Christian Rem, anything underneath that, pretty much Cruelty, right? So it really does. You can see the gear is not even maxed, and we're looking pretty juicy. Ignore defense. This is Carnage's gear actually, and made it look pretty simple. So we've got good speed of 288, good critical damage, reasonable anyway, and then reasonable accuracy, and then good attack and HP and defense as well. So again, pretty GG's. Candy, as you can see, Candy was one-shotting a hell of a lot, so you know that this guy is a beast, and he has one of the hardest hitters as well on a A1. So Candy's going to come in with 7,175 attack, 252 speed, and nearly 300 critical damage. You're going to come in with 35% ignore defense plus the 14 from here, so that's going to be 49 ignore defense plus Helm Smasher. Obviously he's coming in with the revenge accessory as well as a bonus, and you can see here we've got lightning cage because normally it's in stone skin, but it should be cruelty for this stage, or you can even do harvest cast. To be honest, these are his masteries, not the best masteries in the world. These masteries could be much better. Should be taking shield breaker, cycle of violence, etc. These masteries are pretty awful, really, if I'm honest. So I think we can even reset them for free. Yeah, I've had him for that long, right? So it is one of them. It does a job. I'm not going to change it. You never know when you need to change it in the future. Right, so she is the only one in stun set, right? And we have a retaliation set. This is probably one of my few retaliation sets we've got. So gives her a chance to counter attack. She's got AoE on A1, so I figured why not? It's always done the job. Use her multiple floors. And these are her stats. So we've got 280 speed, good accuracy as well, and then survivability of the HP and defense. Bolster set's pretty nice with her as well, so that's very useful. And a very nice stun set as well. Cruelty for that, and then Fiercer Presence for the stun set as well. You potentially can run this without masteries, but your luck is your own desire. And then we have probably much the star of the show, other than Candy, Crushing Ram. We've seen her build plenty of times on my channel. I've made a video about her before, a couple of videos if I'm honest. We have 270 speed, 280 critical damage, and extra ignore 40%. So again, 49 without Ham Smasher, and then 6,800. And she can do the job right. She does the job fantastically. I could also beef these stats up even more with some oil gear, but we honestly didn't need to, so I didn't worry about it too much. Again, better masteries could be better, but does the job, so that's about it. And that's it. Really, this should be cruelty at 5-star, but hey ho, it works. I'm not going to change it. Not spending 300 gems. You got to save on them gems, right? Anyway, that's it from me. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you watching to the end, and hopefully you enjoy this, and hopefully this helps you. Give that a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.